because we're finally past sort of a lot of the tutorial stuff. We got like one tutorial left, which is the Djinn tutorial, which if you look in the bottom left corner, you can see that weird thing floating around every couple of seconds. That's the first Djinn. We will be getting him very, very shortly. But after that, we're pretty much into the game. There are very few like tutorial stuff left after that. I think I finally found a shader that I really like. One that makes the game look good without being kind of ridiculous. Adjust my microphone just a little bit. And then I got a green screen, so now I don't have a weird border behind me. I'm actually it's just me. Without further ado. Oh. A traveling warrior. I always just assumed these guys had New York accents for some reason. I see you're an adept, too. You are just the kind of fighter that I've been looking for. Sorry, I just ate and I've got a little bit of a cough. Why don't you please take me along with you? I'm a Venus Djinn. Name's Flint. I must find my comrades. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. It's just a weird voice. We were separated from each other when the volcano erupted. Maybe you can help me gather my friends together as you travel. Let me join you. I'll prove to be very beneficial to you, adepts. Your synergy will grow stronger, and your adept skills will also improve. You can call on us to battle and just use our power to boost your own. If you call on many of us at once, our powers will work together. What do you think? You take me with you? Yes. Oh, you'll see. You won't regret it. Flint, the Venus Djinn, or Djinn, has added. I will make that mistake throughout this entire playthrough. I will call them Djinn a lot because as a child, that's just what I called them. I had no clue how to pronounce that word. I understand that it's just Djinn, but my brain did not understand that as a child, who only knew English and very little else. Now, I'll briefly teach you how to use Djinn. After bringing a Djinn into your party, you must set it to somebody. I think this is the only time we ever hear this tutorial music. To give your Djinn to someone else, move it like this. After choosing who will take the Djinn, you can set it. Setting the Djinn changes your attributes, maybe even your class. When your class changes, the synergy you can use can also change. Next, I'll show you how you can use us in battle. Each Djinn has different powers. Once we're set, you can unleash us to use your powers. Let me demonstrate the power of my attack, Isaac. This tutorial is so slow. We're just going to speed this up. Choose this command to unleash me in battle, okay? That's all you have to do is to unleash a set Djinn. He does a cool attack. See, when you unleash me and attack with my mighty stone cleaver. After being unleashed, we Djinn will then stand by to be summoned. If you have standby Djinn, you can summon even greater powers. This tutorial is so slow. Isaac summons Venus. Zombie takes 45 damage. See? We Djinn can be very useful, can't we? And one more thing. After your Djinn has been used to summon, it must spend some time in recovery. And after we recover, we will set ourselves again and be ready to attack. So we go from set to standby to recovery, then back to set. This is the simplest way to use us. Get all that? Yes. Oh yeah, if you want to learn more about Djinn, refer to the help, okay? Yes, yes. Alright, I'll join you now. Thank you very much. Please, use this Djinn wisely. Each different type of Djinn has a different way that they join you. This is how all Venus Djinn join you. Alright. And now that we have him, I am going to need, even though this is like one of my favorite RPGs ever, as a child, I never really did 100% this game. So I do still have to every now and again look up gen charts, because there are some that are just going to be out and about in the world. Let's see here. Hold on. Master list of Djinn. This is what I want. Golden Sun. From game start, we get Flint. Okay, so I shouldn't have to worry about missing any right away. Let's see here. Yeah, I think we're pretty fine. Love this combat music. We can't stay another minute in a dangerous place like this. We must return to Kayleigh immediately. Remember that Mount Elf just erupted, so the volcano just went off. Master Hammett, this is terrible. The bridge has been destroyed. We cannot continue southward. What? The bridge? This is awful. How are we going to get to Kayleigh now? Master Hammett, I'm worried about leaving Ivan behind. As fond as I am of Ivan, it is his fault my rod was stolen. And his strange powers will aid him in search of the rod. Strange powers, you say? Damn hell, you say? Ivan has strange powers? We must leave this treacherous place immediately. But to where? Where can we go? We have no choice. We're heading north. We'll end up in Lumpa if we go north. Well, it's better than being smashed by falling rocks here, isn't it? Off they go on the Oregon Trail. To almost be captured immediately and spend the rest of the game stuck in Lumpa. Welcome to Vault, the town at the heart of Angara. It's actually really fun to talk to the people around these areas. This rock was blown here all the way from the volcano. Looks odd, doesn't it? It sparkles so much it looks like a gem. No. It's a synergy stone, but I can't actually access it. If only these rocks were gems, we'd be wealthy. I mean, they're synergy, but... Also, check literally every single jar until you get reveal. Once you have reveal, you can just reveal and see which things have things in them. Wasn't the eruption at Mount Elf incredible? No. But you courageous. Not even an eruption of not even an erupting volcano can scares you. Scares you. Can scare you. Children! Master Hammett's caravan left town as soon as the eruption stopped. Guess the volcano really shook him. Poor guy, Ivan. They left him at the mayor's they left him at the mayor to look for the stolen rod. We need to get our hands on Ivan. Those travelers left in a big hurry. They looked like they were on the run. Did you see them coming in? Yes. No, not Master Hammett. It was a group of 2 women and 4 men. They were quite strange. The young girl and the old man didn't look too happy to be there. So that's Minardi, Saturos, and the others. Do we have money for armor and weapons? Because because we are still currently wearing, like, the most basic bullshit in this game. Shield would be better than our padded gloves. The leather oh, we can't wear the leather armlets. I don't think either of us can wear circlets either. Yeah, so we need leather caps. For leather caps, we want wooden shields. And we can sell our old gear, which is really nice. Like, the menus for this are very, very intuitive. Because as we're buying things, right, we can immediately sell our old gear instead of having to hang on to the old gear that doesn't matter anymore. Which definitely helps lower the sting of having to replace all of your armor pieces. And the weapons are even more expensive, if I remember correctly. Yeah, 200 for a longsword, 280 for an axe, which I think would be the best option for us right now. But I don't even have enough for a sword, so he would go up to 44 with that. He'd go up to 55 with an axe. So the real goal here, before we do anything else, will probably be to grind out some levels, or not levels, but grind out some money really quick. Which means I'm going to put it in fast forward mode, and we're just going to run around for a bit. And I've made it so that fast forward is quiet because, sweet Jesus, the sound design of this game is horrifying when sped up. I like the combat music, don't get me wrong, but if we're just trying to grind out some money, like, I don't really care that much. And also, we want to stay in the inn. 8 coins to get us back to full health. Then we go back out. So we're going to do this just for a little bit here. Shouldn't take us too terribly long. And you would be saying, well, why don't you go grab Ivan? Ivan's a new party member. He would actually speed this process up. He won't leave town. If we leave town for any reason, Ivan just goes, okay, I guess I'll see you guys in a minute. But I at least want to grind up enough to get one of my characters a battle axe. That's the goal here. Actually, where are we at money-wise? We are at 217, so I need to grind a little bit more. The goal is 280 for a great axe. Once we actually have a great axe, grinding will be a lot faster, because enemies will die a lot faster. But, I don't want to waste the money on a longsword right now when I can get a great axe here in a second. And I only want one great axe because when we finish this area, I'm pretty sure we get the bandit axe as well. Which is a better weapon than I can buy. But, I'm still going to want one regular axe for either Isaac, or Garrett to use. Where does that put us? 253. We're a little hurt, though. Might as well. So, I had an interesting experience this morning. I got up like I normally do. And I was thinking, okay, I want to get some breakfast. So, ooh, I got Earthquake now. On Isaac. That's really good. They were both defending. But, I got up this morning, and with the intent of cooking breakfast and get everything set up, got my eggs and bacon ready, go to cook the eggs, and I turn on the back right eye, which is like adults, I don't know why this happens, but adults have a preferred stove eye. It just happens. Like you officially know when you are an adult the second you actually have a preferred stove eye to cook on. Well, I do now. I have a preferred stove eye to cook on. It's the back right eye. There's only one guy here, so we'll just do regular attacks. And as it turns out, that stove eye, I think my girlfriend might have cooked something on it the other day or something, but there with some grease underneath it. And so I'm cooking, everything's fine. And then all of a sudden, like, some smoke starts rising up. I go, okay, well, whatever. Like, you know, sometimes little bits and bobs get underneath the eye. And if I didn't do a good enough job cleaning it, like, the day before, it's entirely possible that something would have gotten stuck underneath there. So I go and I'm just like, okay, I'm just gonna set the fan up and let it burn out, because 9 times out of 10, all that'll happen is it'll smoke a little bit, the fan will push the smoke outside, and then the eye will be relatively clean again. Which is not, like, the way that you should be doing that. Like, you should absolutely be taking care of that, like, in a more, like, concise and cohesive way, but I had no intention of doing so. Like, I was tired this morning, I didn't want to do it, I had stream to get ready for, and I was running out of time. So as I was getting ready to do it, setting up the fan, and I turn around, and the entire eye is on fire. Like, straight up on fire. And I'm like, oh no! That's not normal. So I quickly turn the eye off, and I'm at least cognizant enough to think, like, I'm sitting there and I go, okay, I should probably go grab water, and I go, well, no, this is probably a very bad, like, I don't want to throw water on this, because either, there's 2 ways to look at this. This is either a grease fire, because my girlfriend was frying something up yesterday, or it's an electrical fire, in which case I still definitely don't want to throw water on it. So I grab a nearby washcloth, and I basically beat the fire into submission. But all of my fire alarms go off, but it's just, I had never seen a stove have that much fire shooting out of it. It's an electric stove, and yet the entire thing was just, there were flames licking up to the microwave. And, like, if you know, like, where, like, either a stove hood or a regular microwave hood would be, that's about where it was. And I just wasn't expecting it. I got my eggs cooked just fine this morning, but that definitely woke me up. Alright, I think we've done enough grinding now. That should get us, yeah, we're at 361 coins. Let's rest in the inn really quick. Get the music back. We don't need to be in speed mode anymore. And our first and only goal today is going to be buying this 280 battle axe. And we really want to give it to, Garrett, because Garrett's just always going to be slightly, Garrett's always slightly lower on the totem pole than Isaac. Is the mace better for Isaac? No. Short sword is what he's currently using. And I don't have enough money for a long sword. But that's fine. So, why are you standing in front of this? Fiery rock burnt a hole through the roof. Sheesh, it's always me who has to take care of these things. Master Abbott's servant can't return to Kayleigh until he recovers the rod. Logic and Bow Wow? Look how nice those flames are animated. This game came out in, like, the early 2000s for the Game Boy Advance. That's some really nice graphics. My husband, the mayor, can't believe anyone from Vault could be the thief. And unless we find who stole the rod, Ivan can't return home to Kayleigh. Could someone please help Ivan? Ivan has great powers. Wouldn't you like to know what they are? Yes. No way, it's our secret. I could help Ivan if I were just a little older. Mind read. Yes, I do possess strange powers. You have them too, don't you? What? My powers? It's called synergy. I had no idea. We have so much in common. I feel I can trust you with this. I'm quite troubled. Master Hammett's rod was stolen. Would you please help me get my master's rod back? Sure. Thank you. With your help, I believe we can recover the rod. Your names are... Isaac and Garrett. I'm Ivan. Pleased to meet you. My ability to read people's minds frightens you, doesn't it? Really? Is my mind reading so frightening? No. Ivan and Isaac clasp their hands together. Ah, my mind! Stop reading my mind, Ivan! So, Isaac, could you read Garrett's mind? Just as I thought. What, you read my mind too, Isaac? Yep. I guessed that I could help you read minds if we shared our synergy. Hey, that's not fair. Why do you get to read my mind? You're right, it's not fair to read one way. Ivan and Garrett clasped their hands together. Whoa, I did it! I read your mind, Isaac! Wait, you did what to my socks? Let's use mind read to find the thieves. Wait a second, won't people know that we're using mind read? Oh, I see, you two can tell when I'm using synergy. Isaac, both you and Garrett are adepts. Maybe that's why you can tell when I'm reading your minds. Ordinary people can't see anything. There's nothing to worry about. Don't worry, I won't read your minds again. Ivan joined your party. Let me read the minds of those townspeople to find the rod. And now becomes one of the coolest mechanics in this entire video game. The mind read synergy. These guys look reliable. I guess Ivan's pretty lucky. I wonder what sort of thing an animal would say. I wish I had that power. Hey, that tickles. Being tickled by a boy isn't so fun. I was not expecting that line. Maybe they'll find our stolen family heirloom while they're looking. I miss that old urn. So more than just, I don't have reveal yet, which is annoying, because basically I still have to check every single spot right now if I want to find all of the hidden bits. Like, I could pull up a guide and find out where everything is, but, you know, that's not as fun. If I knew this game as well as I probably should at this point, I would know where all the hidden things are, but I just don't think to ever do that. So there's nothing hidden in this house. Poor Ivan. The rod may never turn up. In that case, he can stay here forever. Did you do it, old man? Guess some folks got robbed during the chaos of the volcanic eruption. No man should steal from another during the panic of an eruption. It's unforgivable. I just like that you can do that to really get an idea of what each person is thinking. Like, it's cool to be able to do that. I don't have reveal yet, so I can't do anything involved. Are you accusing us of stealing Hammett's treasure to Shaman's Rod? No. Ha! Sure, I knew you were too smart to listen to rumors. But it wasn't us. Heck, we don't even know what was stolen. Looks like they're on to us. We better leave town as soon as possible. Yes. Hey, just because we're new in town doesn't mean we're a bunch of thieves. Besides, you can't prove anything. Well, I read your mind. You definitely are sus. Rough. During the midst of volcanic eruption. Humans value money more than they value their own lives. Am I stealing anything on my watch? None of the thieves must be from out of town. They must be. No one's living here would break the law. Breaking the law. Everyone knows those three at the inn stole the rod. It's just so frustrating. So there are others at the inn. You can't actually get that Djinn yet, though. Master Hammett, a wealthy landowner and merchant from Kalay, had his precious rod stolen from him. He was quite upset. Why does a wealthy man like Hammett make such a fuss over losing one rod? You mean he has multiple? He has more than enough money. He can just buy a replacement. Guess that's a thing in this world. I know several people who would like to replace their rod. Alright, well, let's go to the inn and see if we can't find out what's going on from there. What do you have to say? Fix the roof? I pay for a carpenter when I can just hammer it a bit myself. Ivan's man is a little bit used, so we're going to do that. The amount of money goes up proportionate to the number of party members you have. So it was 8 before, but it's 12 now because it's actually 4 per person. Once again, intuitive game design. The guests upstairs weren't in the room during the eruption. We searched the room afterward, but we couldn't find anything. It'd be awful if our guests turned out to be the thieves. Those 3 strangers sure have fooled the innkeeper and his wife. They're the type of people who think they can get away with anything. Lester and his wife are blinded by money. They'll be in trouble if they don't help search for the thieves. I guess when you have to run an inn in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. Hey, got a mint. That's really useful. That increases speed. Let's see here. Who needs that the most, I think? Yeah, boosts agility. We want to give that to Garrett, who has no fucking agility. Alright. What do you want? Looks like they got that weird kid with them. Can't stand him. Don't let him near me. They're acting suspicious. Something's not right. Can't use mind read if they keep running away, can you? No. There should be a way to read them, but how? Maybe the 3 of us can surround one of them. Don't worry, this is gonna work. Isaac, you take the lead. Okay, they're back. Uh-oh, coming for us one-on-one. Whatever it takes, just keep away from them like before. Got one. Now, Ivan. All right. What is this? What is he doing? Shut his eyes. What's he doing? Are you done, Ivan? What'd you learn? It's them, all right. I think they took a lot of other things, too. Looks like they're hiding it all somewhere in this inn. But they won't let me near them again. And I guess we have no other choice. We have to search the inn. Yes. Leave it to us. Isaac always comes through. I trust your sense of duty. Well, let's decide it. Let's go, Ivan. He should be fixing the roof right now, but I can't find him anywhere. He's probably in back, slacking off again. That sneak. He's just wasting time instead of fixing the roof. But now we can go into this hole. Use move to push that out of the way. Help me. Isaac, cut him free from the ropes. I came into this loft while I was fixing the roof, but I found I couldn't get all the way to the back of the loft, so I went looking into it. Wham! Someone whacked me in the head from behind. When I came to, I was all tied up. Kinky. strange. I don't remember all these crates being up here either before. Maybe all that stolen stuff is in these crates. Looks like we've been found out. You're pretty persistent for one of Hammett's whelps, kid. Why are you working so hard for Hammett? What's it to you? Anyways, Hammett's already been caught by a worse bunch of thieves than us. I hear Hammett fled to Lumpa after the eruption. Did you say Lumpa? A man with Master Hammett's money shouldn't go anywhere near Lumpa. What kind of place is Lumpa? The town was named after the founder, Lumpa, the noble thief. The family of thieves remained noble even when his son Donpa took over. But Donpa's son Dodonpa is an evil thief. The man has no morals, and heard he's truly vicious. See, we're not so bad. How about it? Will you let us go? No. What? You mean even if we return everything and we stole and apologize? Still a crime? You must be joking. We stole this stuff fair and square. Just have to keep you quiet. Grown adults beating up on children. Grown adults beating up on children. There's only one way we can do. Get them! Grown adults beating up on children. Then again, these children do have a giant fuck-off axe. Look at that thing. Also, him getting fire this early is very nice for us. Because these guys will use a bunch of herbs. It's important to keep Ivan alive, however. Venus Djinn, and then Ray. Ivan is a primarily caster. Like, the other two characters, I would say, are definitely, like, mixed between actually being good with their spells and being good with physical attacks. But Ivan is almost entirely... a casting class. Also, the goal is to try and get rid of the extraneous thieves first, because they can always heal themselves. He can't call more thieves, if I remember correctly. And so long as we just keep beating the shit out of him. Yeah, see, like, that only does 6 damage. But there we go. And there's the bandit sword, the item I was talking about. They got us. Actually, for a second there, I thought we were goners. Wow, we won. I'll get the mare. After all the trouble we went to stealing all this stuff. You heard? Stealing from others is wrong. Sheesh, I told you. Told you we should have skipped town. Evil never prevails. If you'll give me Master Hammett's rod, I'll head to Lumpa now. What do you two do, Isaac? I suppose we have to go after Felix and the others. He's reading our minds again. Shouldn't we stop him? No, this is faster. If you say so, Isaac. I see. So that's what happened. These are the thieves, Mayor. What you did was horrid. Stealing in the middle of a disaster? We're the ones who left all your doors open. You're practically begging us to... Ouch! Sorry, couldn't help myself. What should we do with them? We're going to lock them up for a long, long time. Hey, wake up. Let's go. Get up, get up. Can you help me with tie him up? Hey, you, Isaac, right? I won't forget this. We met up with Ivan, who's the little boy on the left with the green cloak. He's a caster and a Jupiter adept. He can read people's minds. He was left here because his master Hammett lost his shaman's rod, and because Ivan was tasked with actually keeping track of it, it was his fault, and he was left behind to find the rod before he could rejoin them. Master Hammett then tried to go south back towards Kale, but the bridge was out, so he ended up having to go north towards Lunpa. Lunpa is owned by a bunch of thieves, and they kidnapped Hammett, so he is now stuck in Lunpa. We are still trying to find... Oh, and we found out that Sartoros and Minardi did come this way. So we're on the right track. Really, you were a big help. Oh, and we got our first Djinn. We got Flint. Thank you. I had to do a little bit of tweaking with the settings this morning just because I couldn't quite set it up the exact same place that I had it before, but it's working pretty fine. You can see, like, though, my borders are not exactly as big as I would like them to be because outside of this range, the green screen doesn't reach. Found the mayor's precious urn. Mayor, isn't this your family urn? My precious urn has been returned. Found a gold statue. Yeah, that belongs to... They stole from the sanctum, those monsters! Town's treasures, they're back at last. Mayor, we found another chest over here, you see? Ivan, isn't this what you're looking for? Now you can return to Master Hammett. That's right, I've heard that Master Hammett has been seen heading toward Lunpa. Oh no, Dodonpa wouldn't miss an opportunity like that. I'm certain that your master has been kidnapped. How can I rescue Master Hammett? No one can enter once the gates are closed. What will happen to Master Hammett? Calm down, Ivan. Master Hammett is probably still alive and unharmed. Dodonpa knows that he can use Hammett to extort a ransom from Kale. We cannot do much until Dodonpa makes his move. But at least we know Hammett's safe for now. Your name is Isaac, right? Yes. You are... It's Garrett. Who else but Garrett? Ba-da-ba-ba-da-da. Yeah. Thank you both. You have my deepest gratitude. Well, let's go then. Before you leave town, please come see me. I have something for you. What a mess. We finally get the rod back, and now this. Wish I could cheer you up. You look so depressed. I just want to rescue Master Hammett, that's all. But I couldn't ask you two to help me. You have a very important mission, right? That's right, I saw in your minds. I had no idea that the volcano's eruption held such a secret. Yes, we have to find Felix and get his gang, or we'll all be in trouble. And then I suppose it's goodbye then, for now. For now. The shaman's rod. I shall never forget this town's hospitality. I wish you all the best. Well, I guess we better get moving too. First things first. Bandit sword, whip. Not as strong as the as another battle axe would be, but it's free and it has a special ability. Ones who capture the thieves? Yes. To wish more young people had your sense of honor. We should probably stay in the inn while we're here, though. We're going to hang on to one of our swords. The short sword that I have, we're not going to sell it because in a second we're going to be handing it to Ivan. But Ivan left the party, you say. Surely he won't be coming back. Yeah, right. He's a Jupiter adept, and that's our first time seeing a wind user out of anybody in this party. So here's Lumpa. And you can't do anything here. Do I have the catch beads yet? I don't. And this is West Lumpa Cave. When you flip the switch, it closes the gate entirely. And there's no way to sneak underneath it yet. So, we can't really do anything in here. And then, what these guys say? What's with you? You want to enter Lumpa? Yeah. But you can't. Go back to where you came from. Ferner. You're not from Kale, are you? Yes. You're not here to save Hammett, are you? No. Oh, please. No one would come to Lumpa unless it was to save Hammett. You don't want to make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. Damn, then. Okay. Oh, wait. Hold on. That dude said he had something for us, didn't he? The mayor said he had something for us. Let's go talk to the mayor at his house. You were such a great help, Isaac. Allow us to show our gratitude, like we promised. Isaac got some water of life. You're heading beyond Goma Range, right? Are you heading out beyond Goma Range by any chance? Yes. Look for a cave in the mountain of the Goma Range, northeast of us. Once you've passed it, you'll reach Bilbin. If we head out to the right from here, I think the first thing that we find, the first new Djinn that we are able to get our hands on is coming up. It's in Goma Cave. Is this a Djinn spot? I don't think it is. Sometimes when there's just like bridges out into the middle of nowhere like this, they can sometimes lead to spots that specifically are there so that Djinn can spawn. But I don't think this is one. Let's see here if my thing says anything. No, all of the ones that we're looking for at this point are going to be aren't going to be on the world map at this point. I'm hoping that we can get, we can see what the bandit, like, let's see here if I can show you. I think it says in the description of the item. Light Blade unleashes Rapid Smash. So it's an unleash weapon, which are artifacts. Artifacts have special abilities that regular weapons don't have. They activate similarly to critical hits, but they're basically, here we go. And they're stronger versions of the attacks. They typically activate more often than critical hits do, though. And they're typically more powerful than critical hits. Yoink. Can't move it. It's stuck. It's no use. Our synergy isn't strong enough to free that stump. Who else but Ivan? You want to move the stump, right? Looks like he's trapped in that ivy. Isn't there anything we can do? I know. A great idea. Leave it to me. All right, Ivan. I did it. Thanks for the help, but why are you here, Ivan? I couldn't get into Lunpa. Don't get me wrong, I didn't come here to ask for your help. Your quest has been on my mind ever since I left Vault. Remember? I read everything that happened in your minds. I couldn't just leave not with all these terrible things happening. If I can't rescue Master Hammett, then I want to help you. Please, allow me to join your quest. Ivan joined your party. Permanently this time. Trying to get to Bilbin through this cave? Let's go. But first things first. Give the short sword to... Oh, the short sword's not as good as the Shaman Rod. That's correct. Because now he actually uses the Shaman Rod as his weapon, which is an unleash weapon. We don't want to do that yet, though, because we want to head back. All the way back to Vale now. Now that Ivan's a permanent party member, we can actually take him back to Vale, and there are some secrets that we can gather in Vale using his Whirlwind ability. Yeah, Ivan's a very strong caster in comparison to Isaac and Garrett. Oh, that one was defending. This should probably be a better split then. That'll kill him, and then Garrett will kill that one. Later on, we get an ability that we can use to lower the amount of random encounters we get, but it's usually a good idea to fight as many as we can. In fact, we might just speed this whole process up by doing that, just so we can travel back, because we know where Vale is. We've been to Vale. First off, cool thing about Vale, this guy right here, Synergy Stone. Infinite PP storage. So we could just use Cure from Isaac, and then jump right across again, get the PP restored, and we're back to full on everything, without having to stay in the inn. And then this is what we're really here for. Some of these are actually caves, though. I think this one's an actual cave, yeah. You can kind of see it outlined in the background. And inside the cave, there's a treasure chest, and in that treasure chest, there is some power bread. Power bread is useful because it increases maximum HP. We would like to give that to our very, very, very weak boy, Ivan, who only has 44 HP. Get some pretty good coinage and everything from that as well. Alright, now that we've done that, now that we're actually like, I can't remember, there might be like one or two more. I can't remember if there are any more other secrets like that in this. I think it's just the power bread, but I'll double check. Yeah, because that's not a cave. You can see if there's a cave entrance behind the vines. Can I go get the catch beads from my house? I think, because you get the catch beads from your house. Unless, do I have them and I just haven't equipped them? Oh, that's it. I just haven't equipped the catch beads. That was my problem. The catch beads allow you to, in which case we probably don't need to go any further then. The catch beads allow you to do just that. They allow you to use the synergy catch, which allows you to pick like a... We can go back to Lunpa now and get that nut off the tree. In fact, let's go ahead and do a quick little fast forward here. I have it set so that the sound, like I said it earlier, but I have it set so that the sound turns off whenever I'm just fast forwarding, because there's no reason for me to subject you guys to really, really awful sound effects whenever we're just running around. But if I use catch on this tree, yoink. Lunpa has such good music. It's a shame that they're bad guys. Alright, now let's get back to the cave. Let's see here. Ooh, level 5. Nice. Being able to speed the game up definitely makes this, like, that was the hardest part about this game in the past, was playing it on the Game Boy Advance and not being able to use any speed. This game plays perfectly fine at, like, 4 times speed. Or really, like, if you do 2 times speed, this game is literally completely, totally fine. Oh, whoops, that's the wrong thing. Also, hydrate. Thank you for keeping me alive. Then we clear the entrance here. You can see that I'm using synergies outside of the menu without having to actually go in and click on them. You can bind shortcuts to L and R. So I have Move and Whirlwind bound currently. We got an oil drop from that. I want to try and use more use items than I'm used to using in this, because I normally just don't. I normally just use attacks and that's it. You just have herbs. And then you're going to attack the ghost, and then you are going to use Ray. Oh yeah, the Golden Sun games have great music. And it does such a good job of capturing the feel of the game, too. Let's get rid of the ghost first. Oh, you know what we didn't do? That I completely and totally forgot? We didn't bother getting Ivan any new armor. We'll do that when we get to Bilibin. There's really no reason for me to go back and get armor for him now, because the stuff that we'll be able to get him at Bilibin will be superior anyway. Trying to use my guys to their strengths. Hey, level up. You'll also see that I very rarely ever use my Djinn as summons unless we're in a boss fight. Whoops. I need to fix that, hold on. I always have move bound to right button. Rapid smash. So you see, like, release weapons have a chance to do their thing more often than others. They can still crit and they can release, which is nice. Lucky medals. Those will come in handy once we actually get to Kayle. Oops. that stump that we pushed down goes to right there. Yeah. Ouch. Another rapid smash. Let's see here. Got a couple of herbs that I can use. Keep my synergy usage low. I don't know why, but even though synergy regenerates over time, I prefer to keep it if I can. I need to figure out how to get down there. Sorry about that. Ooh, I got Spire now. So this is an example of a single target spell, which deals a lot of damage to a single target, obviously. Whereas the larger area effects ones help killing a bunch of enemies at once, but they are not as good at doing just localized damage. Now that I've pushed that, I have quick access back to this point, but let's see here, we missed the Fire Djinn. We want to get that. We want to get our hands on that if we can. I want to say these guys are weak to fire. Firewall's our newest synergy, so that's nice. Firewall. Yeah, I want to say if I go, instead of going where I did last time, I think there's a way to get to those, where that thing is. We're going to speed this up just so we can get back to where we were. That's right, it's actually just to the left here, because I went down almost immediately because that's the direction we're supposed to go. But if we come over here and push this over and up. 1 second. Push through this. We got another oil drop, nice. Slot that in place. Now we can make our way back out to the thing. Okay. Oop, I can't go back. I can't just go across that really quick. I gotta go the long way around. Hey, level up. Oh, I can jump that. Okay. It's just we're in speed up, so it's hard to just make the single jump. Okay. We're here now. Let's very quickly herb up on Garrett. And this guy's gonna fight us. Because not all Djinn are super happy to join the team. So we want to try and do our strongest attacks if we can. Keeping in mind that this guy is strong against fire attacks. And he deals a walloping amount of damage. But if we do just our strongest attacks over and over again, we will kill him before he can kill us. There it is. We felled the Mars Djinn. And now we have the Djinn Forge. You got it? Wow, that's pretty impressive. Keep your eyes peeled for others like it. Let's quickly, And now we can get out of here, now that we have Forge. Speaking of, I need to set Forge. Having Djinn set increases your stats, which is really useful. And here we are. The first real city that we come across. Bilibin. This tree almost looks like a man. Help me, somebody. Maybe. Welcome to Bilibin. please just ignore that strange tree out front. Many brave warriors have been to Colima. Travelers needn't worry. Well, first things first, we gotta stay in the inn. 21 coins. That price will keep going up the longer our journey goes. Hope you have a nice trip. You can't reach Colima no matter how you try. You hear a sound? You heard it, right? Yes. Can't hear anything over my growling on my stomach. Dizzy with hunger. Let's move. Whoops. That's it. I just want to scream with hunger. But I still have to smile. Boy, it's tough being a businessman. Really worried about Colima. I was born there, you know. I can't even focus on my cooking. Hey, Mr. Head Chef, are you going to cook or not? Customers are waiting. Welcome out, Ufer gang. And don't do crack. All the customer complaints I want. Start cooking already. Father, Mother, I hope they're alright. I wish I could go home and just see them right away. Like a moonster. Same thing. When you really think about it. Where is the shop? There it is. You've got new weapons. Heavy mace is better for both of us, and we've got enough coins for one heavy mace. But a broadsword would be better than a heavy mace if I remember correctly. And I don't have enough coins for the broadsword yet. Hunter's sword is better than Shaman's rod. And you cannot sell the Shaman's rod, unfortunately. The next thing we need to do is we need to try and gather up some armor. We're very low on money right now, though. I think our best thing to do is going to be to try and get Ivan some better armor if I can, though, because I think his armor is still very low. Let's see here, what is he equipped with right now? He's got travel vest, leather armlet, and a circlet. So actually, he's not terrible on armor. I would like to sell an old hunter sword. And I want to sell this wooden stick. And does that give me enough money to buy any new armor pieces, possibly? Yes, I can buy a leather armor now. Traveler's robe would be better than the traveler's vest that he has on right now, but the leather armor is best for us. And that goes to Isaac, who has lower defense than Garrett. We get game tickets every time that we spend over $100 at a place. We'll be able to get a little extra money here and there. So this is the next thing is, alright, we can't come in from this direction. We gotta go. There's a secret hidden entrance. Where is... Oh, it's up there. That's right. Alright. I'll be here. Let's see here. Where is the... You gotta go all the way around. That's right. That's how we get you. But this will be how we get our first Jupiter Djinn. I can't remember if it wants to attack us or if, like... There are some that getting to them is the entire puzzle, and there are some that, there are some that are getting to them is the entire puzzle, and there are some that, that fighting them is the puzzle. We're in as good shape as we're gonna be going into this. What is Fortune's ability again? Boost party attack. Cool. Oh no, he just wants to join the party. Cool. There we go. Ivan now has Gust. As we get more Djinn, we'll start trading them out and switching them up because we'll be able to create different classes that have different effects then. Like the ninja class or the samurai class. There are some really, really good Djinn classes that you can make in this game. have sworn there were some things that would take from there. Have you seen the barricade we built on the road to Kalima? No. It's off to the east. You want to see it. It was a rush job, so I had to take some shortcuts. So it's probably penetrable. What do you have to say about that? I didn't know Kalima was involved in that incident. If I had, I wouldn't have done it, no matter what. The lumber I ordered from Kalima disappeared after the incident. Things like this are going to keep happening. Maybe we should stop building that place. Stop building the palace. Lord McCoy is so upset about this curse that he can't even eat. One believed that they would turn into trees, and yet they all did. Ah, therein lies the truth. The people of Bilibin here and then Kalima must be turning into trees. But we were able to make it to Bilibin, and now we got to figure out about Kalima. Rapid strike. Oh, that's right. I don't think I go to Kalima yet at all. I think I go up this way first. This is towards the, because I actually can't do anything in Kalima right now. Not until after we finish the first lighthouse. That's right? Wait, no, I'm supposed to go to Kalima. Okay, never mind. This is more or less where like a branching path starts to take effect, but it's not like it's not a massive branching path, but it is one that's like at least you can go to a couple of different places. Let's make our way back to Kalima because this is gonna take a while. Speed walking with the speed. It's always worth fighting the enemies, even if it takes a little bit longer, because you're gonna want to get that experience. And if you can do speeds, also got another oil drop there. If you have the ability to speed up, it's so much easier just to do that. I was trying to think. I was trying to think if I should be doing Running in the 90s or if I should be doing City Escape. Follow me, set me free, trust me, and we will escape from the city. I'm almost out of mana. That's not good. Oh, watch this. Yoink. We're in new territory. So that barricade is no longer a barricade. And there are these three dudes. They're so heavy. There's the forest. I think we need to be going this way first. I'm not going to waste any mana with Isaac. I'll use the other two. Should be enough to take care of at least most of what we're dealing with here. Yeah, there we go. And I got an herb. It's so quiet. What's the matter, Ivan? This tree was a person. Everyone in Kalima has been turned into a tree? Why? Do you know why this happened? No? See, who could have known? What is it now, Ivan? The sparkly stuff on the ground. What is it? What's happening? My mind, someone is attacking my... Is that... Something's falling from the sky. It's sparkling. Could this be what turned those people into? We've got to get out of here. I can't move. Activate Djinn barriers. What is this, 10? Oh, I don't know that you guys actually got the full barrier effect because it's at 60 FPS. I should probably change that, but yeah. What just happened to us? That barrier, did it save us? Yeah. I think so too, Isaac. I think I know what those domes were. It was our synergy. What are you, crazy? What are you, high? I didn't use any synergy. Hey, I can stand. I can move again. I can see. I can fight! Ivan, it's okay. Go ahead, stand up. Those barriers. We thought that synergy was only used when we concentrate, right? Yeah. I was training, I'd focus so hard I thought my head would burst. Well, maybe it's just easier for you, but when I use synergy... Anyway, I'm certain that, that was synergy we were just projecting. It must mean that some synergy acts only when it's needed. You mean, like, when we're in danger? I think it's like when we strike critical hits in battle. We can't control it, but it's there when we need it. I can agree with that. I can agree with what Garrett is saying. It's definitely possible. Wouldn't it be something if we could just use this power at any time, Isaac? No. You're not really into this, are you? Watch out, it's happening again. Yeah, you guys just see solid bubbles, but it's actually like flashing bubbles. Why? Why don't they turn into trees? Yeah, that's the problem of playing a 60 FPS game set to 30, is if they do something to make the effect like a transparent effect, they'll actually just make it flash at 30 FPS. Who are they? Like, you can see the bubbles appear sometimes and disappear on other times. What people are these who are immune to Tret's glamour? Saw a couple of shinies on Isaac. He's fine. They all have bubbles on them. Have they come to save that village with their strange powers? It will not be enough to save the people of Kolyma. They have earned their fate. Kolyma took their axes to me, and now I shall take mine to them. You children may not know this, but we are dying. Yeah, see how the bubbles keep flickering back and forth? It's because all three of them have bubbles. It's just it keeps flipping back and forth between them on the actual capture. And Kolyma Forest will wither and die when we are gone. We are the only ones who will die. We are not the only ones who will die, Laurel. Sometimes Isaac does, sometimes the party does. Yeah, Isaac says on a different frequency than the others for some reason. Once we are gone, they too will go. Tret was once a kindly forest king, but he is slowly dying, and his heart has torn in two. His wrath side turned the people of Kolyma into trees. The kind Tret speaks no more. The kindly Tret invites destruction. I need no kindness. If you wish to save those whom Tret turned into trees, you must reawaken his gentle side. But if you cannot stop Tret from withering, we all will. Look for Tret deep within the forest.
It's no use, Laurel. Humans cannot be trusted. I shall die, and the rest of the forest will die with me.
Isaac, isn't there anything we can do? Yeah. Kill the fuck out of Tret. What can we do? Do we have an idea? Yes. It's like Isaac has something in mind. We'll have to leave it up to Isaac. You go save everyone. We'll stay here. No, they won't. We literally can't do, like, anything particularly useful right now in this place. Can I get that? I think I can get granite right now. Bet y'all weren't expecting there to be a secret exit that way. They were defending, that's why I wasn't doing a whole lot of damage. Yeah, that was one that I agonized over for, you know, years as a child, because when you didn't have a guide, you didn't have anything to go over the game. You just kind of like saw the game and you were just like, I guess that's what's happening now. Well, and now we have granite, which I believe is a defense up, right? Yeah, mighty earthen barrier. So that one's really specific because, something to say about this. When you get something that creates a mighty earthen barrier, what it does is it essentially activates defense on all characters on the field at the time. So like when I do this, it doesn't increase our defense. It literally puts us all in the blocking status, even if the other characters are still attacking. Which is incredibly, incredibly useful because blocking increases your defense so much more than just a regular defense increase could. It's a one-time use thing, obviously, unless you take the time to reset it or summon it and let it regenerate, but using granite is really nice. Forge will give us attack, and then gust we can use on the ghost. Forge increases everybody's attack. Then the enemies, I used an herb. And it attacks, but it only deals 2 damage because we were defending. Flint on the ghost, physical attack, and then summon Jupiter. I'm not gonna bother with anything else because these guys are gonna down right now. Basically, as we get more Djinn, expect me to be attacking almost exclusively with Djinn. I need to be careful. I'm running out of stuff with Isaac. I think what I might do is I might start using Garrett's move synergy. Yeah, there's a lot of like parallax and camera shifts in this game. It's really nice. And welcome to Kalima Forest, the 3rd dungeon in the video game. 3rd or 2nd, I can't remember. Anyway, Ramses. King Ramses. Why is there glitter in the trees? Why was there glitter in the trees? That is Tret's glamour. It's what turned all of the citizens of Kalima into trees. King Ramses. This is what happens when you have 2 Djinn of the same type ready for a summon. You can summon stronger. You can use stronger summons. And that sound is to let me know that one of my Djinn has recovered. Look at all that mass murder. Listen, they had it coming. They're the ones that challenged us. Forget how useful the use items are this early in the game. They're very, very strong. Like, I could just take one of these oil drops, do that, and have the other two characters defend. Oh, the tree people, yeah. Yeah, that mass murder. They did not have it coming, though Tret definitely thinks they did. .316 no scope. Grab that catch from a distance. That nut. Speaking of nut, we should probably distribute these. Everybody should be carrying one nut. That way, if somebody who isn't Isaac needs to heal, they can now. You're just over here casually rolling corpses. Oh no. These are not corpses. These are the original trees. These are actual trees. The Kalimites, the people who actually, like, live in Kalima, they have been cutting down the trees for lumber, and Tret didn't like that. So, there's the hydrate. They didn't like that, so they, Tret didn't like that, so he basically started turning other people into trees. But these trees that are cut down are just regular trees. Alright, this is a troll, so it regenerates 10 HP at every turn. Oh, this is a fun puzzle. So look, like, we got this flooded area, right? And it's got a jumping puzzle with the logs, right? But I can't really go anywhere, like, particularly useful right now because of the jumping puzzle not being fully complete. Well, you come down here, you can actually see, let's read this sign. Do not touch floodgate switch. Touch. And bam, now that area is no longer flooded. And now we want to make a path with the logs. Then we can go down into the logs area now. And we want to make a path to the right first, so that we can explore that area. I can't push this guy right now. That wouldn't help me out. If I push this guy up, this guy up, this guy over, this guy down, and then specifically, before we push the other one, push this guy over, and then push this guy down. So as to create a pseudo path, we then push this guy back over and flood the area again. Now we have an actual viable path to that treasure chest. Jump, 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 and treasure chest, which has a fur coat in it. Perfect for this nice subtropic climate that we're in. Fur cloak gives resistance to water, which we want to give to Garrett, because Garrett is very weak to water. And now we gotta push the So why couldn't you open the chest when you walked around the other side? Because there is there's a stump right there. That stump prevents me from going in that area. That stump and the tree just to the right of it stop me from being able to get to it from the outside. You have to do the log puzzle to get to that treasure chest. Now, luckily, I don't need to care about this right side log anymore. I just need to push this all the way over. And now we can go up here. Kind of thematic that we are fighting these trolls with giant fucking axes in this area. Let's see here, using herb on there instead of having to using magic. Who are you? Oh, are you the ones who resisted Tret's glamour? I sense a great warmth within you. If you came to rescue Tret, you are already too late. Soon Tret will die, and we shall wither away without him. Leave now before this forest is destroyed. The healing waters of Mercury Lighthouse might save Tret. The fountain waters have long since dried up. Then we want to go up here to the tree, Tret. But we've got the next seed for what we need to be doing. We got to get rid of Tret now because he's a danger. But in order to stop him, we can at least get him to transfer everybody back, but in order to actually save him... Let's see, hold on, let's talk to Tret really quick. ...
Groom, he will not speak to you, child. I control all in Tret's realm.
I can't even read his mind right now. Looks like we're going into Tret. Once a leaf has become cracked, if you step on it again, you fall. Spiders. So these guys are not exactly weak. I can probably get rid of that first one just by doing this. Because it's probably close to death at this point. We need to get Garrett some more BP synergy points. Oh, he's dungeon, it's cool. Inspire him. Fire here, right there. Actually, for that matter, I probably don't even need to use, I could probably just use Flint instead of having to use my own synergy there. Got a healing ring. Equipping it does nothing, but the healing ring basically acts like a bunch of individual uses of, like, an herb. It'll eventually break, but for the time being, it'll continue to work as an actual healing thing. Get that sweet setup going. Flint on the troll. Fire. Back, taking a pretest. Do you know if you did well yet, or are you still waiting on the results? Bro, you should play one of the Persona games on stream. I vote for. We actually played through all of Persona 5 on stream. Megamine and I did. The entire thing is up on my YouTube channel. It was fun. I enjoyed Persona 5. You think you failed? Is that really something to pog? Synergies here. Because I think these guys should be close to dead at this point. Oh, really? They're still alive? Very well, then. So I learned from the mistakes. Fair enough. And it is a pretest. The whole idea behind pretests is supposed to be that you do a pretest before you actually take the real test so that you know what you need to learn. Once I see the ones I got wrong, I'll know the right answers so I don't get the wrong answers again. Exactly. We call that learning from our mistakes in the biz. Which is what you already called it. So you're good. Let's see here. Yeah, I'll go out here first. One of these limbs has a Jupiter Djinn on it. And then we'll get a Fire Djinn on our way to Immel. Now you might be wondering why I just used all of that up, and it's because Synergy Stone. So how was your weekend? It was alright. Saturday was fun. I played a whole bunch of Valheim, which Valheim is great. I just picked it up, and it's a really fun game. Let's see here, what else did I do? I played a whole bunch of Valheim. And then we played Danganronpa. And we're almost done with Danganronpa now. Well, at least Goodbye Despair. We'll play our Saturday game. We'll go to Little Nightmares for a little bit because Starlow invested points into us playing that, so we were going to play Little Nightmares. And then after that, we're going to play probably Danganronpa 3. Finish off the trilogy. I was playing a crap ton of Kingdom Come, and for some weird-ass reason, I almost got arrested for hurting someone, and I was like, I didn't hurt someone, I killed someone. If you're gonna arrest me, get it right. Listen, I'm not saying I didn't do the crime. I'm saying if you're gonna charge me for the crime, like, actually charge me for the correct crime. I haven't even actually gone out to the left side here. Have I? And my Wi-Fi is still bad because of the snow, but it's dumb because the Wi-Fi at my school is usually worse than the house. But if it works better at school. One of these branches has a Jupiter Djinn on it, and I just can't remember where. Hey, now he has his single target spell. Volcano is really, really good, actually. Not as good as Fire Serpent in the second game, but still really, really good. I might just walk around for a little bit rather than running. Despite running being faster, walking actually regenerates synergy faster. And you're less likely to get into battles if you walk instead of run. So in the long run, it might end up being faster just to walk sometimes. Also, did you notice I got a green screen? Hey, Plasma! Plasma's really good. I was wanting to play Persona 4, but I sadly it ain't on Xbox, so I'm downloading a ROM. Yeah, it's on it was on PSP, wasn't it? They made Persona 4 Golden was on, no, Persona 4 Golden was on Vita. Original Persona 4 was what, PlayStation 2? Oh yeah. You did. Oh, I just thought your room was really dark. Nah, that's actually a green screen. I think I'm getting close to the Jupiter Djinn. It's near the top, if I remember correctly. But it's on the left side, I want to say, not the right. I think there's definitely some stuff for us to pick up in while we're here, but I don't think it's, I don't think it's that. The nice thing about me having a green screen now is I can make myself a little bit bigger without really distracting. Whoa. Too big. Yeah, I could be about like that big, and it's really not that big of a deal. I'm not taking up a whole lot of space. Whereas before, if I weren't using the green screen, let's see here. Bananas and Ritz crackers. I'm not saying that doesn't sound interesting. I've just never been a big fan of the way that bananas actually are. Like, let's see here. If I get rid of the crop and I get rid of the chroma key, like, this is how much space I would actually be taking up right now. If I were this size on the camera. That's what I look like, actually. But chroma key, crop and pan. Bam. I think there's a treasure chest up here. Oh, no, there's the Jupiter Djinn. Okay, I was just wrong. Battle time. Spire. Oh, actually, wrong. Granite. Volcano. Gust. Get more face time. Yep. I can be a little bit bigger in the bottom corner without actually detracting too much from the actual gameplay. Is that it? Nope, still another round. Ramses! Volcano. Jupiter. Ramses will do a shit ton of damage because that's super effective against Jupiter Djinn, if I remember correctly. 106. Yep, that did it. Alright, now I need to be a little bit cautious with my mana spending because Isaac is just about out and we're getting really close to the boss. Let's see here. There's an actual way that you can walk on this. There's a pattern that you can walk, but I don't think I can do it from the side that I'm at currently. Battle Gnome. Oh, he has impact up now. That's really good, actually. So I had a guy pop up in my head when I was 6. Been with me for 10 years now, and I now have a name for him. It's Kane. Well, hello, Kane, I guess. Boost party resistance, which would be good against elemental attacks. Garrett is also almost out of mana now. It's not good. I may end up having to use this as a chance to retreat and just come back in a minute. Because now that I've gotten this far into the dungeon, it's not hard for me to get back here. If I spend the time actually clearing everything, then I'll be fine. Something in my head that I talk to. That's not always 100% normal, but, you know, to each their own. I remember when I was a kid, I had an alternate personality for whenever I got angry. He was called O'Malley. Whenever I got really, really angry, O'Malley was the one that did things. I did not. Oof. Okay, level 9. That's how we do. Yeah, he got particularly messed up in that last fight. I'll try my best to heal him. Okay, so the real trick that we're trying to do, if we're trying to do this right, is we want to drop all the way down in. Kind of felt that with the guy in my head, but I'm glad he wasn't there to take over. I want to say we want to drop here. Now, I'm going to reveal, and I'm going to do this very quickly, but I'm going to reveal a secret. Most of the time in final boss rooms like this, there are no enemies to fight until you actually talk to the boss, so you can just do this. And so long as I'm just walking around and running around, I am constantly regenerating my my mana. So I can just Neum for a little bit and have all of my PP back at full health and ready to fight Tret. So we'll just do this for like the next 30 seconds or so, and then we'll stop whenever Isaac has full MP. Because there's no enemies in here, so I don't have to worry about ending up fighting any enemies or having to waste any of my abilities. So, Ivan should be full on PP here in a second. Alright, everybody's full. with that, we hit F2 to save. You'll get your PP back, yeah. Gotta make sure our PP bars are nice and full.
Room! You hope to find my kindly self? Fools! You should never have come here. Now, you shall never leave. The powers protected you in the forest, but now you have the heart. But now you're in the heart of my power. Here you will be. You will all become trees, and you'll wither with the rest of us.
Spooky Tret head. So we start by boosting up the party to the best of our abilities. Granite provides a good defense barrier. Aura increases our resistance. Sleep Star. Ah, damn, that's not good. I don't think I have any way of getting somebody awake from sleep. I have an elixir, there we go. Flint, Forge, and Atalanta. Another Sleep Star. Resist, resist, damn it. I don't have any way of helping him now. I can summon Ramses, and then I think the next best thing for me to do is to use an herb on Ivan. All I have to do, all I can really do is wait and hope that Isaac wakes up. Because he's that head gives Matt head because he's ahead. There we go, Isaac's awake. Okay. Isaac, you need to cure Garrett. Garrett can... No, Garrett's not going to nut on anybody. Ivan's going to nut on Isaac. Granite. Forge is still down, so we're going to Volcano. And Breeze. So this basically becomes a cycle, is mostly just healing who needs to be healed, using Djinn as they become available, and then summoning whenever we can. Early game, this is pretty much how all the fights go. In the later game, we will not be using nearly as many summons. Because it lowers our stats enough to the point where we really aren't that useful. We'll mostly be basic attacking or using our synergy in the late game. We might use a couple of Djinn here and there, but the entire cycle in the early game is essentially use Djinn. There we go, Trent's dead. But the entire cycle of the early game is use synergies sparingly, and use summons and Djinn as often as you can. What has happened to me? Was I see. My heart was all but lost in my rage, and you defeated the evil within me. I thank you. I could not leave this world with so much evil in my heart. I am free now to leave the world without regret. Goodbye, great warriors. Hey, wait a minute. We can't let Trent die like this. That's right, Isaac. We still need his help. Why have you not left me to my dying? Do you need something? Yes. I turned the people of Kurima into trees.
Boom. Must release them before they die with the forest.
I can't do it. My power no longer reaches Kalima. People of Kalima, forgive me. Tret's too weak. He doesn't have the power to save Kalima. No, we have to heal him. We can't let the people of Kalima die with the forest. Every life in Kalima depends on us. We have to restore Tret and save the people of Kalima. And how are we going to do that? With the water of life from the Mercury Lighthouse. As described previously. Leave now before the forest is destroyed. The healing waters of the Mercury Lighthouse might save Tret. The fountain water gave up and dried up long ago. So we have to get the healing waters of life from the north. If we don't get those, then Kalima will die along with Tret. I'm trying to remember. Could I just blast my way out of here? I can't remember. And that is a terrible target for you guys to use your fire-based attacks on. He's just gonna, like, eat him up. Like soup. Soup for his family. Scoldies. Let's see here. I'm just gonna keep my guys on standby for now, so that I can summon them. That'll be a hell of a lot faster than having to actually fight the enemies that we're fighting. I forgot to check. Could I just retreat out of here? Yes, I could. When we get back to Bilibin, alright, we need to go down. When we get back to Bilibin, we need to stock up on some supplies. Actually, we could just speed through this. We just have some set just in case. Now that we're back to Bilibin, let's rest at the inn and see if we can't buy some new supplies. Specifically, I wouldn't mind getting a broadsword for Isaac. Or really, I get the broadsword for what's his name? For Garrett, and then I give Garrett's axe to Ivan. Or not Ivan, Isaac. Yeah, actually, I can get them both broadswords. Never mind. Even though the bandit sword has a special ability, it's still better for me to use that. And then I think I can get a hunter sword. Oh, he's already got a hunter sword. Cool. That should get us all set then, weapons-wise, for now. Let's see if we can't get a little extra armor now that we've got some extra money. Oh, that's right. He got a fur coat, so he doesn't need the leather armor. So I need a traveling robe for Ivan. That's what I need. Bronze shield, so that's going to be better than our wooden shields. Leather gloves are not as good as the bronze shields. They're better than his leather armor, but we definitely need to try and get Ivan's gear up first. Just because if I run out of money, then I'd rather have Ivan in good space. I think Ivan is currently wearing the best. Oh no, he can wear a fucking wooden cap. Cool. I think that's the best I can do for now. And I could get some leather gloves for Garrett, I guess. It's better than his old wooden shield. And that's really all I can do money-wise. We're in a decent spot, money and item-wise. I should probably distribute some of these items out a little bit more. Just so that Isaac doesn't have literally everything in his inventory. Ivan's the fastest of us, so it makes most sense for him to have the potion and the antidote. That mostly clears our part, it like sets everything up, so we should be fine now to make our way towards the north to find the healing waters to save Tret and Colina. I actually have to keep track of the time. I will just sit here and play this game indefinitely. This is the thing. Like no regard for my own personal health. I'll just sit here and play the game until I die. So I got to be careful about that. The guys in this area will be particularly weak, so we don't actually have to rely too much on that. Oh, there's another hydrant. Thank you for keeping me alive. The water has gotten cold. Oh! Watch this. So watch this. Ready? So this thing right here requires the growth synergy. If I give a Venus synergy to him, fire plus earth equals nature and growth. Oh, I'm not close enough to do it. Now I can climb up here, because I gave over a synergy. It actually changes which synergies are available between characters. It's a really fun and cool way of handling this game. That's how, like, they kind of teach you that early on, but you really learn it there. Ooh, an Elven Rapier. That's actually going to be really good for... Can I give that to you? Yes, please. You take the Elven Rapier. Because the other guys can hold big-ass swords, but you need the Elven Rapier. Get your because your actual like defense output is not as good as your damage output is not as good as the other guys. I also do like that while they only have a couple of generic sprites for it, I do like that they actually have different sprites for the different weapons that they use. They may not change armor, but they have different weapon sprites. Even if it's just generic sword, shield, mace, or sword, axe, mace, depending on what weapon type they're using at the time. And that Elven Rapier should have a release ability. I don't know why it hasn't activated yet, but it should have a release ability. It's getting colder. Oh, and look at that. Fire melts the ice pillars. I wonder how useful that will be in the near future. I'm still just rocking out to that soundtrack. I can't do this. Now I can make my way up and around and grab that treasure chest. And it had a vial in it, which is like a really good healing item. I think it heals for 500 health, which like none of us even have yet. None of us even come close to having 500 health. We gotta get rid of those ghouls first because they're new enemies, therefore they must be the strongest of the bunch. Oh, you are absolutely dead, you fucking gnome. When it's just left down to one guy, you're just like, okay, time to mop up. By the way, look at that transition. As you get close to the edge here, your steps make footprints in the snow. As you get close to the exit, to show that you're actually stepping into a cold climate area. That's so cool to me. Actually, I want you to use flint. You will use flare wall. You will use gust. I don't like dealing with oozes because they can split. Now the cool thing is, if your character, if you choose a target and your character's target dies, they instantly start guarding. So if somebody hits them, at least they still have guard up. Bear! It's called a mauler, but we all know what that is. That's a bear. There we go. One of those gnomes was smart. Ran the fuck away. I learned a new cure spell. I learned the higher level cure spell. I'm almost out of mana though, so I need to walk. It's a slow and steady pace to my victory. Venus, summon. Mars, summon. Jupiter, summon. Wow, the Mauler made it out. That's maybe not the best thing for me. Yeah, 29 damage. Vorpal Slash, there it is. That was anime as fuck. Welcome to Immel. Now, we'll be able to get our hands on the next fire Djinn here. Oh, right, I have to push the snowman down first. Are you guys ready for ice sliding puzzles? I have to go around on the ice sliding puzzle. It's very important that I put him there. Ban equals null reason bear manslaughter. Is it really considered manslaughter if the thing I slaughtered wasn't a man? We should at least call it bear slaughter. Let's be real about this. There we go. Now everybody has 2 Djinn. Fever allows us to wrap foes in Fever's delusion, which is nice because it deals damage to them and causes them to, it can cause them to be diluted, in which case they'll be, like, stunned for a second and won't attack. He could be transgender. That doesn't make any sense. He's a bear. It doesn't matter if he's transgender or not. A bear is a bear. I didn't say let's call it woman slaughter, because that's not what it is. It's a bear. Oh, right here. Another vial. Is Maya here yet? Maya. Maya should be here by now. Where is she? No, you. The epidemic has hit almost everyone here in Immel. Oh boy. Pandemic's time. I'm sick too. Don't cough on me then. What could happen to us if we didn't have Maya? So Maya must be some sort of healer. Her palms shine with a blue light. Ooh, could she be an angel? Or is she a devil? Well, thank you for getting that. I appreciate it. Oh no! Both of the workers... These people. There must be strong folk to come to Immel in winter. Do you want to buy weapons? Yes. Yes, no weapons until I'm cured. Oh, I'm getting sick. Okay. Sorry, we're closed. I get a little cranky when I'm sick. I'll open the shop when I get better. Why do they always come when I'm sick? So I can't buy any new weapons right now. At least you're open. Mom's sick, but I can get you whatever you need. So if I need to buy... or I can buy Sacred Feathers. Sacred Feathers are how you basically stop yourself from having to be dealing with that. I want to buy a shit ton of these. Let's buy 10 elixirs, just so I don't have to worry about being stunned anymore. And then I'll be fine otherwise. Only we had some of that mythical spring water. That'd fix us right up. Oh, there's a hydrate. And here comes Oofer Gang's hydrate spam. Just 3. Good. That water's cold. I should go ahead and approve the ones that I can. I'm not gonna complete the pick a game for me until we start playing the game because I don't wanna like say that we're playing a game that we're not yet. Let's stop at the inn because I'm fucking out of mana. 24 coins. It just keeps getting higher. Last place we stayed was 21 coins. Do you want to see the restaurant menu? Yes. There you go. We have a small town, mind you, so the selection isn't great. That's funny. We don't get to eat many fancy meals in the winter. Tasty stew could be a real treat. I would love tasty stew right now. The only inn that stays open in the winter. Since guests are so few, we'll wait on you hand and foot, so please stay a while. Hey, that's not half bad. Winters are tough here, so I'm glad to have guests to talk to. Gonna give them the best service I can. Hey. Hey, you new to Immel? Yes. I should warn you, there's a bad cold going around right now. Try not to catch it. We've had a lot of strangers lately. I wonder if they're going to Mercury Lighthouse too. Mercury Lighthouse 2, you say? There are others that went to Mercury Lighthouse. Fountain of Healing. The water of Hermes. It brings rejuvenation to all that lives. But it is currently empty. Strange forces are at work. It seems impossible to proceed. So we can't get into the tower at all right now. And there's nothing to do up here. So we are barred access to Mercury Lighthouse as of right now. But we'll come back. We'll definitely come back. We gotta find this Maya girl. Treasure chest. An empty bottle. Oh, help me. Grandpa, hold on. Oh no, this is terrible. Get Maya, please get Maya. He's always exaggerating things, but I don't think he's exaggerating now. I don't know where she is. Where's Maya? Where's Maya? Does anybody know where she is? Maybe go to the healer's chapel. Maybe she's here. This is the other couple who live near the entrance of the town, yes? Oh, that's too bad. That's where Maya was headed. You probably just missed her if you didn't see her on the way there. Fuck. Okay, back to the front. Blue hair girl. How are you feeling? She looks like the kind of person that would try to convert you to Christianity. He's been coughing for quite a while now. Have you accepted Jesus as your Lord and Savior? How do you feel now? Much better. No, Grandpa, you mustn't push yourself too hard. Thank you, Maya. Can't imagine how this village would have ever managed without you. Cough. Don't mention it. You should rest in bed too, ma'am. She thinks there are more than 2 genders. Can I help you? Whoa. Gender is a concept anyway. There are no genders. We made them up, just like time. No. Alex. She knows Alex! Shit. She's very clearly an adept, and she knows Alex. Somebody is here. Somebody is here. You can hear too. Yep. Alex is the only one other than I who can enter Mercury Lighthouse. But this statue is blocking my way. We can help with that. Push. Did you do that? Yep. Knew it. Saw a ghostly force pushing it. You can see our synergy too. Synergy, is that what you call that power? We had thought you were using synergy when you healed that old man. It's a special powers handed down to the members of the Mercury clan. generation to generation. It is called Ply, a power generated through meditation. It was once much stronger. This Mercury clan sounds a little bit like the people of Vale, don't you think? Yeah. Sure, they're the sworn protectors of a special power, just like us. I have to go. I have to find whoever entered the lighthouse. It's like a bully in the high school hallway. Do you need some help? Monster inside the Mercury Lighthouse. How could this be? We'll fight it. Fever and gust. Yes, Raptor Delusion. That's really good because that means that they'll miss more often now. Really? We help you out, we show that we have special powers, and you just run off without us. I see how it is, lady. He who honors the heart of the goddess shall stand at the center of all, like a swan in the center of a rippling pond. I was blocked again. What am I going to do? Leave it to me. You saved me again, haven't you? Do you have business in the lighthouse too? Yep. I thought so. I am sure there will be more places ahead that I cannot pass alone. Only those of the Mercury clan are permitted to enter this place. Slap her loose butthole so she learns. Gross. However, I sense something special about... What? Daft Punk broke up? What? Hold on. What? Daft Punk announces split after 28 years. Holy shit. The legendary dance duo has called it quits 28 years after forming in Paris. Daft Punk, the partisan duo responsible for some of the most popular dance and pop songs ever made, have split. They broke the news with an 8-minute video titled Epilogue. Excerpted from their 2006 film Electroma, asked if Daft Punk were no more, their longtime publicist Catherine Frazier confirmed the news to Pitchfork, but gave no reason for their breakup. The guys that formed it, it's just names, formed Daft Punk in Paris in 1993, helped to define the French touch style of house music. Their debut album, 1997's Homework, was a dance music landmark featuring classical singles around the world and Defunk. So they're just gone. They're just split up. Holy shit. Man, I mean, 28 years of Daft Punk, that's a lot of time to do a single thing like that, but still. Holy shit, that's something. It's been nearly 3 decades, yeah. I mean, some bands stay together forever, but I wonder how much of that is them actually, like, being together and being, like, happy, or how much of that is, like, needing to rely on each other for content. Oh, by the way, Maya came with Fizz. I should mention that. We've got a new party member. She came with a couple of things, but one of those things being that she came with her own Djinn. No, that is important. That is not an interruption. That was a very important amount of news. Okay, none of these are ones that I can go into yet, but eventually there's some secrets in some of those waterfalls. 3 bears! However will I survive? Also, she has Tundra. More sliding puzzles. Bear slaughter. You've broken the law. Pay the court of... No, it's pay the court of fine or serve your sentence.
Stop! You violated the law. Pay the court a fine or serve your sentence. Your stolen goods are now forfeit.
Treasure. Hey, a Psy Crystal. Those are going to be really useful. Psy Crystals are like ethers for the whole party. That puzzle's relatively easy. Let's see here. Where am I going? Can't go that way. I'm probably going this way. Yeah, Maya is now going to be like our lowest damaging member, but that's also because she's, one, she can't use any swords. She can use maces and she can use, hold on, I gotta do the thing. She can use maces and she can use, staves and rods, but she cannot use, she cannot actually use, swords or axes. Ivan can use swords and rods, but not maces. The boys can use maces, swords, and axes, but not rods. I think that's the only limitations that I know of. Maya definitely has the most limits on what she can use as far as a weapon, though. But I think that's also because she's supposed to be a pure magic user. Like, you're really not supposed to be doing a whole lot of, like... Ivan and Maya are magic users. Garrett and Isaac are supposed to be the melee fighters of the gang. We will see as the plot goes on, that's kind of still true, even though, yes, Garrett and Isaac can use magic. They're much better off using their physical weapons and using their magic sparingly. That especially becomes the case when we get to using classes like Samurai and Ninja. Also, now that just about everybody has a useful Djinn to use at the very beginning of fights, most fights are going to go a lot faster now because basically every fight is just going to be me spamming Djinn until everybody's dead. Not to mention, Fizz means that we now have a free healing Djinn. Which means that health restoration and just generally understanding how those things are used now is not an issue. He who honors the heart of the goddess shall stand in the center of it all, like a swan in the center of a rippling pond. Fly is also a healing ability, but it can be used outside of battle as well in scenarios like this. Now I can walk on water, just like Jesus. Any of these little panels that we come across will allow us to do it. Nope. Some synergy armor. That is particularly useful because it boosts not only defense, but the amount of PP that an individual has. That's much better for Garrett. Then Garrett, we can give your fur coat to Ivan, who still has the lowest defense of everybody in the party. Hydrate. Thank you for keeping me alive. Is this a mimic? Yeah, it's a mimic. Mimics are hard, so it actually is worth buffing first before just going all out. And they hurt like hell. That wasn't painfully obvious. Yeah, I got the deluge. Fly is a much stronger version of that, and also certain things allow people's synergy to regenerate over time, which is nice in battle. So even though she used Ply there, Maya got all of her synergy back, so she's completely and totally back to normal. Ramses. Oh, this will be our first time being able to see Kirin. If we even get to him. Atalanta's kind of strong. Atalanta's strong. Atalanta and Ramses. Oh, hey, yeah. Then we're going to be able to see... Well... Yeah, here we go. This will be it. Kirin. We got some Water of Life for that. Mimics are always worth fighting because they will also have... They won't just have like basic shit in them. They will also have like they won't. It's not just a fight. You also then fight. You also get a treasure just like you would out of a regular treasure chest. So mimics are still worth fighting even if you're not like directly trying to get stuff from them. Yeah. We'll get there eventually. Yeah, the second you actually don't jump on water, just jump directly onto land. Sleep bomb. route now, though, because I think I still need to get into that side over there. Yeah, because I can't get to it from here. I got to go all the way around again. Long and convoluted path, especially because you can't fight while you're on the water, so every single time that you get on and off the water, you're going to have to either... There's a chance that you'll have to fight, but generally speaking, you're not going to be doing a lot of fighting off the water. Oil drops. Those are useful. I actually really like oil drops. You gotta check behind every single thing. You never know when you'll come across what you need. Hold on. Push them in the correct order here. Previous room now has water filling it. I can't remember when, but we will eventually need to take like a wrong path if we want to get to the main exit. Survives, that is. Let's say there's no guarantee that he even survives a flint attack. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Oh, I remember this puzzle. This is a cool one. So, we can't actually get to that thing, right? We can't actually reach the statue. All we can do is we can change which jet pushes it. We push this over, right? Changes the jet to that. We go back up and around, and we change the jet back over to the other one, which will push it down now. Now that it's pushed down, we come back up this way. Push this over. Push this down to block it from sliding the whole way. Then we come back up and around this way. And push this again. And now that pushes it down into the hole. Very cool. I like that puzzle. I'll be able to recognize when we get close to the finish because there's an elevator that we'd have to go up. I can avoid getting to that elevator easily. Nut. Watch how powerful this water is. Literally pushes a wall. Okay, I think it's in one of these waterfalls here. And we find the Mercury Djinn. Yep, there it is. I think we fight it, though. Yep, we fight it. Raise resistance. Then we start hitting the shit out of them. Raptor Delusion is good. Granite, Forge, Dust, and Apply on Ivan. We'll be fine because heal. Weird status effect, but that's okay because now we can throw in the big guns and do our summon round. Filled the Mercury Djinn. There it is. And now we've got one of each type of Djinn. Or two of each type of Djinn, sorry, my bad. And more specifically, Sleet actually drenches a foe and drops their attack, which means that that deals damage, I believe. Which means that every single character in our party has at least one damaging Djinn. Which is really fucking useful. Siren. Glowers miserably, but it has no effect. We'll see if Maya can even get her fizz off at this point. Because after the summons, I don't think she will. And I got some crystal powder. That's like the crystal powder is like the oil drop, but for an ice attack instead. I think I'm just gonna... Not with him, because whatever. I'm gonna Granite with him, and then just blast them all with Synergy. Just to kind of get us through the fight. Because we've seen these guys before, and we don't really need to care about them. I forgot to reset Venus. Yeah, whatever. Fever. Gust. Sleet. Glowers miserably. Garrett's attack dropped by 25, damn. Still not enough to stop me from killing her, but damn. Flint. Attack. Attack. Is on. Hey, 2 level ups in one fight. Nice. What is it that she has that makes her regenerate mana right now? Is it the... Oh no, she just does it. That's just a thing that she does. She regenerates her mana during fights, which is really useful for her. Oh, you know why she does that? It's because we're in the Mercury Lighthouse. We're in the Mercury Lighthouse, so she regenerates mana a lot faster than everybody else. So she'll even do it during combat. I'll get rid of the siren as soon as possible. If possible. Well, I'm almost out of time. I gotta hurry up. Find a saving point. I very much could just get, like, stuck in a loop of playing this game forever. Like, it doesn't even occur to me that time is passing while I'm playing this game. More level ups. I might actually go ahead and call it here then, just because, we don't know. I don't, like, let's see here. We'll try to get close to the end. We'll see, because we've got a little bit of time left. We got a little bit of time, and I don't want to necessarily cut it early. They got the drop on us. There they go. Yeah, because we got 40 minutes before I absolutely have to be, like, out the door, so I've got time. I still have to get dressed, but you know, all in all, I'm good. He who honors the goddess of the rainbows shall be guided upon the heavens upon the wings of fluid grace. Fly. And now suddenly the waterfall's going up instead of down. Trying to think, do I have time to finish the boss fight at the end of this dungeon? I might, but I definitely don't have... Well, we'll have to see how long the talking takes, because there's a lot of talking before the boss fight starts. There it is. The lighthouse has been lit. I'm gonna hit F2 really quick just to get that save state just in case. Because I think we have enough time to beat the boss. We'll just have to... it's going to be a close shot. It's too late. The lighthouse has already been lit. It's lit, fam. It can't be. Beacon cannot be lit without the Mercury Star. Which means the elemental stars were stolen from Sol Sanctum on Mount Aleph. Mount Aleph? Sol Sanctum? Are you healers from Sol Sanctum? Yes. We came from a village called Vale to recover the 3 elemental stars. But, unlike you, we're not healers. Speak for yourself, Isaac is. Did you say Vale? Our village was there to protect Soul Sanctum, but the stars were stolen. It sounds like my clan. I have failed in the one duty placed upon me. This is terrible. Isaac, Garrett! So it's you, Isaac. Those kids are still alive. You came all this way to save Jenna and Creighton? That's not all. We're after the elemental stars. In other words, they've come to stop us. Then we have no choice. Let's take care of them now, before they can do any harm. Minardi, wait. Oh, Saturus. They want to... I heard everything. They were lucky to survive the eruption of Mount Aleph. You have endured so much, and now you want to throw your lives away. Fine. If that is your wish, prepare to have it granted. Saturus, are you going to fight them alone? Minardi, I can't expect you to leave our hostages alone and help me, can I? That's true. Besides, I want to see how much their powers have developed. Sure about this, Arturos? Leave me be. Head for the next lighthouse, now. Come here, child. Do you mean to defy me? I should teach you a lesson, child, but... Felix, I'd get your sister to obey me if you hope to keep her from harm. Jenna, please, just do as she says for now. Felix. It's alright. It's alright, Jenna. Isaac and Garrett shouldn't have come after us. I'm sorry, Isaac. Garrett, I'm counting on you. Isaac, Garrett, don't die! Jenna, Creighton! You want to save them, you'll have to beat me first. No, get back! What's the matter? Arturus is extremely powerful. Since it when I faced him. We have to be very careful when fighting him. We have to match his strength. Match me? Ha! You think you can match the great Saturus? Well, there's 4 of us, so yes. We'll out-action economy you. You overestimate your chances. Fine then. I'll just teach you all a lesson. What happened? Saturus is moving strangely. What's this? The light of Mercury. It's weakening my synergy. Must finish this quickly. Come on, fools. This Arturus boss fight using is so good. On this first turn, we don't really want to use any, Djinn right away because Saturus is incredibly strong. And his attacks will kill anybody who uses a synergy right away, or uses a Djinn right away. Now we have to use Cure Well to make sure that people survive. Let's see here. Who had the crystal powder? Crystal powder. Did you have just the potion? Use the potion on yourself, I guess. And then Maya needs to be focusing down with ice. now we should probably start using, because the longer this fight goes on, I think the stronger, or the weaker he gets. If I remember correctly. Plus, turn using barrier is nice because any attacks that he does this turn aren't going to be that dangerous to us. Maya's PP recovers every single turn, so she can basically just keep using healing abilities to keep us alive. That's going to be her best use right now. Fireball's going to be dangerous. Alright. Isaac and Garrett will be able to survive an attack. Ivan won't, so... Spam all of those, then ply Ivan. As useful as the Mercury summons would be in this fight, they're not worth using over having Maya heal. Yep, there goes Ivan. Damn. I have a Water of Life, so like we're not completely dead here, but this is not the best scenario to be in. We're basically playing catch up at this point. Luckily, a Water of Life full heals. Vial on ourselves. We're gonna wait on that for now. Beaver. You don't have any more healing items, do you? I really screwed up with that. You're my fastest party member. You should have all of the healing items. And we're gonna have her summon the Rid. Isaac needs to absolutely stay alive in this scenario because if he dies, we lose our ability to summon revive everybody. All right, let's run a little bit of damage control here. Let's make sure that everybody's at full health to the best of our abilities. I'll have you oil drop. Plasma. Actually, better yet, you defend. Fuck it. Alright, let's keep our usage pretty low then for a little while. Can, and then we'll go from there. Most everybody's in a good position right now, so I won't waste it. Oh, there we go. Sartoris is dead. Cool. That didn't take us long at all. Would have thought that Mercury Lighthouse held such great power. If only my synergy had been at its full power. Sartoris, you said you were weakened. What did you mean? I meant nothing. I shall tell you what he means. That voice, could it be? Alex. It's been a while, Mia. Alex, do you realize what you've done? Ha! Of course. I've freed a great power that has long been sealed away. Mercury, the lighthouse of water. What a mighty force. Alex, are you mad? No, Mia. Don't you understand? The lighthouse granted you great power during your battle with Soturos. It's true. I could use my power without ever depleting it. Don't you see? The Mercury Lighthouse supplied you with limitless synergy. Synergy? You telling me my powers come from synergy? You and I are both members of the Mercury clan, masters of water synergy. Maya's an adept too, isn't she? Yep. Jeez, Isaac, you knew all along and you didn't tell us? It's obvious, dude. Tell me, Alex, why wasn't Soturos able to use his full power? Ah, yes, I shall explain it all. Soturos is aligned with Mars, the clan of fire. Fire and water are opposing elements. His full power was bound by the water synergy of the lighthouse. Didn't Soturos know that? Of course he knew. However, he failed to appreciate the power of this lighthouse. As did I. Is that why we were able to defeat Soturos? No, there's more to it. I stood by watching your battle from afar. You were watching us? Yes, I did not help Soturos because I was certain he would win. I was wrong. You have become such great fighters in a short time. Soturos is up again? But we beat him. Me? Beaten? Never. I lost to this lighthouse, not to you. I was merely stalling you until Soturos regained his strength. We're just buying time? That's not fair, Alex. I won't let Soturos escape. It's just, what are you going to do? Will you finish him off? No. Yes, Isaac, you seem like a smart warrior. You can't beat our combined might now that we've seen how you fight. I just don't think it's really fair to kill him. Like if you guys just stop and go back to your Mars clan, then I will be fine with that. And I doubt you are the type to finish anyone off. Of course, you are welcome to believe whatever you want. Zoop. He warped again. Again? He's done that before? Yeah, in Soul Sanctum. Synergy. The warp. Does that mean Maya can use it? No, it's impossible. Even Alex didn't have that kind of power before. Ah, well, I can't stay the same Alex you knew forever. Fun fact, throughout the entire series, all 3 games, you never gained the warp ability. And it infuriates me that that's the case. Well, it seems that my ride has returned while we were speaking. And so, I bid you adieu. Isaac, Soturos still has the elemental stars. That's right, we can't let him leave now. Oh, and you want to take the elemental stars from Soturos? Yes. Ha, too bad. Minardi has them. You'll have to ask her. That reminds me. Do you still have the Mars star? No. Are you telling the truth? Well, I should believe you for now. I suppose you'll be willing to pursue us for the elemental stars? Yes. I look forward to it. I shall see you soon, then. Goodbye. Look forward to our next battle. They zoop the fuck out. They're gone. Shoot, we couldn't even save Jenna. I don't deserve to be a healer. We couldn't stop them from lighting the beacon. I failed my clan. Failed in my duty. She said duty. That's not true. We can still beat him, right, Isaac? Yeah. That's right, Isaac. All we have to do is stop him from lighting the next lighthouse. For all the lighthouses. Beacon of Mercury Lighthouse has been lit, but we'll stop him next time. That's right, we can save Jenna at the next lighthouse. Yes, we won't let Alex get away with this. Let's go after them now. the matter? We should hurry.
We? Mia, are you coming along with us?
But the people of Immel need you, Mia. It's okay. The fountain shall be filled as long as the light fills the lighthouse. It's an old saying. The fountain will never be. The fountain will run over with healing waters now. I have mixed feelings about leaving, but Immel will be fine as long as the fountain continues to flow with the waters of Hermes. We should hurry if we're going to follow them. And conveniently enough for us, we can now go to the. We can now go and save the trees. We can now go save Tret because we've got that water bottle that we've got the bottle that we stole from the old people's house. We can fill it with water from the water of life and save Tret. Possibly in time before I have to leave. Isaac got Hermes water. We're going into speed mode for this, because I don't have time to waste. Oh, wait, the people in the town are probably healed, so we can actually get gear from them now. They don't actually have anything that I care for, really. We can double check over here really quick and see if there's anything new. Adept's clothes. Equip everybody who's wearing still... Oh, Isaac can't carry anymore. So his current leather chest piece and that sleep bomb. I'm never gonna use the sleep bomb. Alright, that gets everybody who needs Adept's clothes and Adept's clothes. Wooden caps would be good for Isaac and Barrett. Actually, is there anything better now? Wooden cap's still the best helmet that I can get for them. Shield would be better than the leather gloves that he has now. Now that's everything armor-wise, so now we're fully set. I need to give Ivan all of my use items that I need for healing because he needs to be able to revive. He needs to be able to heal people quickly because he's the first person that ever goes on a turn. But now let's speed along back to the beginning of the game. These guys fucking replicate. Fine then. I want to have to fight you guys with real powers, but here we go. Cool. Also, fix that. With the four of us, we should just be able to spam attack and get through most fights at this point. Make our way out of the cave. I'm running out of time. I may have to call it. When we get to like 11:45, that'll probably be where I call it. So I've got like 2 minutes to get as far as I can towards the end of the dungeon. I don't have any sacred feathers either. That would have been nice to grab before we left. Well, I technically need the experience, so that helps. These guys will die very quickly because they're weak. Weak. Come on, just go down. Ah, fuck. Went the wrong way. No! I'm not going to be able to get to Tret in time. There's no way. I've got a minute left. Screw it. I'll go an extra 5 minutes. I think I can get to Tret with 5 minutes left. I just have to solve fucking push log puzzles. Ah, come on, just let me through. You'd think these weaker enemies would stop trying to fight me, but no, they're still here. They're still trying. It's so long-winded just to get out of here, or just to get through here, rather. There we go. It's faster to technically take the time and use synergy. Zoot. Push. Up and around. Flip switch. Up, up, up. Here we are. With 4 minutes to spare. Motherfucker. The water of Hermes seeps into Tret.
I feel a great power spreading through me. Hurroom! Life flows within me once again.
Tret. As you have recovered, so has our forest.
I'm sorry to have worried you so, Laurel. And you, young ones, didn't you have a favor to ask of me?
Yes, please change the people back. You must return the people of Kolima into humans again.
Yes, that's right. I must hurry.
And look how much stronger it is now than when he was trying to do it before.
That should do it. The people of Kolima are cursed no more.
Tret did not always possess this horrible power.
It only started when those strange gemstones fell from the sky.
Gems from the sky. Do you think he means the synergy stones?
Yep.
You think the synergy stones caused all of this trouble? Absolutely.
I was indeed angry that people had laid waste to my forest. They even taken their axes to me.
And those gems fell into my branches.
And all of a sudden, my fury overwhelmed me, and I was lost in anger.
The gem reached me when I was filled with sorrow. Our actions spoke our heart's desires, but we had no idea.
Those gems twisted my anger into a force beyond my control.
Have any of the saplings been transformed by those stones, Tret?
No, only the elder trees were affected by the falling synergy stones.
There are others that this happened to? The same thing could be happening elsewhere. You must have fought many monsters on your way here. These monsters. Maybe they were just animals that were...
Once they were pure of heart. Room. Those gems have brought a great evil to the world.
Oh, Laurel, you have been given powers too?
Different from mine own, but stemming from the same source.
Laurel, what in the world are you doing?
Wait, you will soon see. sea lord.
It's true. Even the animals have become monsters. And beyond the river.
The river that feeds our forest.
Yes, an evil forest has risen up to the south of the river.
Will you be heading south across the river?
Yes.
That area will only grow more dangerous as time passes. If you must go, you'd better hurry. I owe you a great debt. You have saved Kalima and the forest and me.
May your roots dig deep and your branches reach high. Hooray! That's going to be where we call it for today, though, because I am literally out of time. But thank you, everybody who came out to today's episode. This was our first full, real-length episode of Golden Sun. I am super excited to play more of this, as always. This is one of my favorite games of all time. But all good things must come to an end. That is going to be the end of the episode. Thank you, everybody who came out to today's episode. I've been Paladin Null. This has been Golden Sun. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day, and as always, see you guys next time. Bye-bye.